I'm pretty certain, as I said, they will sell out, or will have sold out by the time I put this video up. As I said, over 90% reserved at this point. 300 vintage figure, limited edition presentation, £100 denomination, maximum coin mintage 350. Again, I don't know what the extra 50 or how that will be shown, but presumably if you can afford this coin, then you would probably ask. There's the design, there's the box that comes in, and it looks with the certificate of authenticity. Anyway, so there's the page showing all the information about Queen. 10 things you didn't know about Queen. For instance, I don't know, Freddie wrote Crazy Little Thing Called Love in the bath. Didn't know that. Did I want to know that? I'm not sure I did. But Bohemian Rhapsody is the third best-selling British single of all time, only behind Band Aid and Elton John's Candle in the Wind. So you can continue to look at that, and there's a quiz you can take. I don't think we'll bother taking it just now, but there's certainly information and things to keep you happy on their website. Overall, mint. There's the history of Queen and some of the key dates, key times, taking you right through the 70s and 80s. That's Live Aid at the bottom there. And then behind the design and showing the designer, this is the designer here. Chris Facey. There's some more information that you can read about the designer and how the design was brought together. And then back to Music Legends Queen page. You can access all of that information from here. Back to coins. Let's see if they've actually updated. Oh yeah, they have. See, this is the problem with the Royal Mint website. So they have this scroll at the top which scrolls too quickly. So there we are. Over 90% still. So I don't know how quickly they update the figures on the gold proof coin, but I suspect it won't be at 90% for much longer. I mean, at the time I'm talking to you now, it's about 9:40 in the morning. So maybe, I mean, I did predict that the coin would sell out in about 10 or 15 minutes, but clearly I don't know whether it's because they produced a lot more or whether Queen aren't as popular as they once were. But we're 40 minutes down the line and we still haven't sold out, so that was slightly surprising. But anyway, this is back onto the Queen silver proof, the unique version, if you like, of the Queen coin. Quite like the design on this, and particularly in this version. I think it's not cheap, even so it's £90, but I think that will be, if you're going for a silver coin in this series, I think that's probably the one that most people will want to get, purely because it's a fairly unique design as well. It's a £2 coin. There's only 10,000 of them in total, and that's quite a small number considering the number of people that, you know, are Queen fans, coin collectors and so on. In fact, you don't even need to be a Queen fan per se, because obviously there are music fans in general. So I think they'll probably appreciate just as much as a fan, pure fan of Queen. So which one are you going to get? You're going to get this one, this half-ounce silver-proof coin. I like it in the sort of acrylic capsule. That's slightly cheaper as well, although to be fair it is still silver, so you're not going to get it for nothing. There's 17,500 in this presentation, 20,000 in total. It's a £1 denomination, which is the unusual bit, I think, and it's a 99 fine silver coin. So let's go back to Queen homepage. As I said, I don't know which one you intend to get, if any, but I suspect people want to get the... Oh, there we are, that's updated. It's already 95% reserved, so it has gone up since I've been talking to you in a few minutes. So I'm almost guaranteed now that this will have sold out by 10 AM, an hour after launch. So yeah, so this is basically the release of the Queen 2020 UK 1 ounce gold proof coin, and the other designs in the Queen Music Legend set. So which one are you going to get? Which one are you after? They don't seem to have it in the latest arrivals as yet, but I'm sure that will be there by this evening. Thanks for tuning in. This is CoinPig looking at the Queen Music Legends Queen sets. Hello, this is CoinPig, welcome back. Today we're looking at the new coin that released today, or new set of coins released today for the celebration of music legends. And the first one, or first set in the series, is for the band Queen. Now I know one or two people that like Queen. I'm sure one or two of these coins will do rather well. However, there are a few surprises, surprisingly. Yes, there are. Let's go and have a look at the coins. So this is the page that you'll get to buy coins. Now, at the time of recording, you could still get all the coins. I think by the time you're likely to see this, one or two of them might not be available, particularly this one here, the most expensive coin, if you like, limited to 300 in vintage figures, and we're in this presentation. I think there's 350 in total, and this is the, as I said, the most expensive, the £100 face value gold Queen coin. £2,020, it's not cheap, and I suspect very few people will be able to see one of these anyway. But it will sell out, I'm almost certain of that. So, this is how it looks in a box. Coin itself, you just saw, and as I said, the mintage figure for this particular coin is 350 in total. The limited edition is 300. So I'm not sure what the extra 50 will appear as, but certainly I think these will be the most sought after of the coins. There's a ton of Queen fans around the world. Some of them have a lot of money, and consequently I think these coins will go quite quickly. So, yep, these are the entire series of the Brilliant Uncirculated coins. Essentially, it is the same coin, but there are 4 different packages available. The main one, £5 Brilliant Uncirculated coin, is £13. The ones showing the album cover, £15. This was the first. This is the Hot Space album cover, and consequently, you pay that extra £2 just to say you've got the packaging. It comes with a poster, and obviously we don't see the poster here, but I think looking at the packaging, I'm guessing it's not a particularly big poster if it's in the standard coin packaging, but it's worth perhaps showing it. I don't know if they have. Doesn't look like it. As I said, these are £15. Limited edition, 25,000. Let's have a look at this one. This is A Kind of Magic. Again, the same vintage figure, 25,000. Each coin comes with the poster, and there it is, 28.28 grams. Let's just have a quick look at the coin itself. Basically, reverse Jodie Clark portrait, and there's the queen again. So basically, you got the items showing each of the members of Queen and what they did, basically. And there's the last of the 3 additional packagings. It's a live album. Let's have a look at the silver. Half-ounce silver proof coin. Limited edition, 17,500. That's the packaging coin. It seems to come in a box within the packaging, the slipcase. Total maximum coin mintage, 20,000, and it's a £1 denomination. So that will be, I think, to the best of my knowledge, the first time that we've seen a £1 denomination on a coin since they produced the new coins. Though, of course, this is not necessarily the same pound that you'd see in circulation. That isn't, clearly. But that's £60, and it looks a good coin. I don't know whether or not any more Music Legends will be released this year, whether it's an ongoing series, whether they'll do one a year or what. But obviously it's part of the Music Legends series. Let's go back to the Brilliant Uncirculated coin. This is the standard release, if you like, £5 coin. And there's the logo and design. There's the booklet that comes with it. Again, it's a £5 denomination. Standard specifications. Let's go back to Hello, well, this is CoinPig. Welcome back. This week, you probably saw they released the Queen coin sets from the Raw Mint, and today I got delivery. So we'll have a look, first look, if you like, at the Queen coins and see what one's what. This is the half-ounce silver-proof coin, £1 denomination. There's the booklets. I'm not going to go through all the booklets because they're all the same, essentially, different sizes, but that's the coin, and has the instruments around the edge, the words Queen. You saw the designs when they were released, I'm sure. These look quite decent in person, I think. Some people said that they were a bit disappointed with the design, but I think they're fine. This is perspex, or acrylic, I should say. This is another version. This is the quarter-ounce gold version. Exactly the same design, just in a different form. That's it from JC. Queen on one side and the Queen on the other. So there was more. It takes a while, it takes an effort to open the boxes when you've got so many. This is the jewel coloured coin, I suppose you'd call it. I'm not sure if there's quality issues on this one. I'm going to have to take another look. But it does look good, especially in the night light. And don't forget the new coins from Queen, celebrating Queen. 50 years of Queen. Well, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, like and share. This is CoinPig. See you next time. Hello, this is CoinPig. Welcome back. Coin of the Year 2019. A lot of people may have missed it, but this is the Royal Mint going for the award ceremonies, I suspect. And Coin of the Year 2019 was announced just a few days ago, and a lot of people seem to have missed it. So let's have a look, see what happened, shall we? So, Coin of the Year. They asked people to vote on the website, the Royal Mint, and this is the result that was announced, I think, 4 days, 3 or 4 days, no, last week. I forget when it was now. What's today? 8th of January, so I think it was announced on the 5th. So, as I said, at 5th place in Coin of the Year, the Snowman 2019 50p. It's the second year they've had a Snowman coin, and you may well have seen it being promoted, being talked about, because it was a snowman. Of course you would. It was Christmas, and it was everywhere. Not so keen on the design this year, but obviously has a picture of the snowman and the child, but nothing magical. He's not flying, so perhaps that has slightly less appeal than last year's. I don't know, but it certainly wasn't my favourite coin of the year. But it reached the 5th place in the Coin of the Year awards. Number 4, Una and the Lion. Now this wasn't so well seen, I don't think, as the Snowman or a lot of the other coins, but it was a stunning coin. You may have seen a video I did on Una and the Lion at the end of last year, and it was a stunning coin. Well, still is a stunning coin. It was created using the dies of William Wyon from the original 1880s design. There were some modifications, there was a few tweaks here and there, but generally it was the same design as the original one over 100 or almost 150 years ago now, really. And I think it was a stunning coin. I think it deserved to be higher, in my opinion, than 4th place. But that's how it was voted for. And number 3, Coin of the Year, 3rd place was Wallace and Gromit, 50p. Again, not such a fan of the design. I know it was designed by the team at Ardman and Nick Park in particular, but I think they could have done a lot more with it. There's a certain design, I suppose, because of the shape of the coin, the 50p, they sort of tried to incorporate that into the design, and it sort of works, and I quite like it, but it is just their faces, Wallace and Gromit, within that sort of porthole of this spaceship. So I think they could have done better. It was very popular. I think it deserves to be up there, but I think there are better coins, and we'll see. I think in the long term, it may prove slightly less significant than a third place might suggest, but who knows? I don't know that much about these things long term, perhaps, but I'm not a fan particularly. I mean, it's okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I'm not a particular fan. I wouldn't have put it in the top 3. Anyway, number 2. I am a fan of number 2. Coin of the year, second place was the Stephen Hawking 50p. And I do like it. It's got some issues. I do mention this a few times in the past. I think that Stephen Hawking has sort of a place in people's hearts these days, but the coin has writing on it. And I'm not a fan of coins with writing on. Obviously, they have to have some writing on the obverse, but on the reverse, having writing somewhat detracts, in my personal opinion, from the design of the coin. And obviously, it is a black hole, or representation of a black hole. Stephen Hawking was, synonymous with these sort of things, and I like the design. It has that sort of feel about the Isaac Newton from 2017 about it, and I do like it overall, but there are issues. So it's second place. That means fanfare. Yes, we do have a winner, and the winner is this one. Coin of the Year, Remembrance Day 2019. It's a £5 coin. It's okay. I think, bearing in mind these are coins of the year, and I think on the design front it's fairly plain, fairly simple. Now obviously there is a reason for that. It's a very emotional, very worthy subject, and very sentimental to a lot of people. But the coin design, to me, is a bit too simple. I think the sentiment around the remembrance tradition since 1919 may have had something to do with the winning of this coin. And I'm not saying it shouldn't have won. Obviously, people voted for it. They were entitled to do so. But it wouldn't have been my choice as the winning design. But that's the winner. That's the Coin of the Year 2019. So, those are the designs. You can have a look on the website. There's a complete list of all the designs and their scores and so on the raw website. Remembrance Day, Stephen Hawking, Wallace and Gromit, Unit 9, and the Snowman, top 5. But if you've noticed the votes, the top 2 were quite a way ahead of the number 3 coin, and number 3 and 4 were a bit ahead of number 5. So there were definite favourites there. Although there are a couple of coins I'd like to include in this mention, and that is Captain Cook £2 and the Queen Victoria £5. Both of those designs I thought should have done a lot better, and for various reasons perhaps they weren't seen by as many people, and consequently didn't get the votes that they should have, in my opinion anyway, that they should have had. The Captain Cook in particular, and obviously that's a series of 3 coins, but the Captain Cook £2 in particular I thought was a stunning design. And there was only 1 vote between Queen Victoria and Captain Cook. So, yep, they were there, they were in the top 10, but they weren't in the top 5. And I think for me, they probably would have been in the top 5, if not top 3 coins of the year. So anyway, have a look at the list, have a look at the coins if you would care to do so, and comment. Let us know what you think. Are you a fan of the winning coin? Are you a fan of any of the other coins? Let me know what you think about those coins and what your favourites were from 2019. Anyway, I do have a giveaway that's still running, just about, for my 200 subscribers. If you're interested, there'll be a link in the description, as well as a link for all the information about these coins. And I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, to comment, subscribe, and to share. Nope.
Wake me up, I'm getting tired of sleep. Think I've had enough. I've been gone, but haven't done much healing. It's pretty clear to me. Kinda strange how I can take a beat from my better self. It's like no one else even really scratches the surface. 'Cause nobody gets me.
Hello, this is CoinPig and welcome back. We're looking today at the similarities between the 2011 WWF 50p design and the 2020 Team GB 50p design. Obviously both are 50p's. One was designed for the 50th anniversary of the WWF anniversary, the formation of the World Wildlife Fund on the 29th of April 1961. It was designed by Matthew Dent and released into circulation in 2011. Had 3.4 million released, and that was obviously designed by Matthew Dent. I've had quite a lot of comments about the similarity in designs. I think it's mainly because there's quite a lot of different items on the coin, and they've been arranged similarly on the coin. The 2020
So who is Creator Inside?
Is to celebrate, of course, the 2020 Olympic and Paralympic Games. The Olympic Games are due to open on the 21st of July 2020 and close on the 9th of August 2020. And the Paralympics are due to open on the 25th of August 2020 and close on the 6th of September 2020. Hopefully we'll get the coin in circulation, and hopefully it'll be in time for summer. So that's all I'm really looking at today. You'll see, hopefully, both coins in circulation by the end of the year. Just to remind you that I still have a 200 subscriber giveaway, and if you like what you see, just remember to subscribe, to like, to share and comment, particularly comment on my previous video. That's the Ask Questions request. Basically, if you've got a question that you want to ask, go to that video and leave a comment, leave a suggestion, leave a question, and I'll see if I can answer it in one of the next videos. This is CoinPig.
This is CoinPig. Welcome back. Coin of the